我が脱出ゲームへようこそ。おい、待って待って、でもどれだけ苦労してこれ作ったと思う？話ぐらいは聞いてくれ。昔々、ある山の中に若い夫婦2人には子供もなかった。人里離れた家になって夜はどっちが抜からん。And so you have 50 minutes to escape this room, or you die.
It seems I'm trapped in a Japanese escape room. The first thing you might be thinking is, escape rooms aren't exclusive to Japan. Why make a video on them? Well, dear viewer, escape rooms might not be exclusive to Japan, but no one really does them quite like Japan.
制限時間は60分。
タイムリープを繰り返し、お化けを呼び出し、謎を解いて脱獄せよ。
Just this year, Scrap, one of the largest puzzle and escape room designers in Japan, ran a 1,500 entrant event based on the Hunter x Hunter exam inside a baseball stadium.
1500人同時参加、究極のハンター試験に挑むあなた。スタジアム全体に仕掛けられた謎を解き明かし、絶体絶命のピンチから脱出せよ。
Because if there's one thing that differentiates Japan from the rest of the world, it is the IP that it is allowed to work with. My first experience with Japanese escape rooms was Metal Gear Solid, tactical espionage action. And well, there were two things that stuck out to me. First, escape room really undersells the experience, as you're not in a single room. Many times, as was the case for this Metal Gear event, you are in an entire floor of a warehouse that was redesigned from the ground up to replicate the aesthetic and feel of whatever setting you are in. For Metal Gear, this means real NPCs shouting lines from the video games and walking around in cardboard boxes. This game really makes you feel like Snake.
I feel like so.
Oh no! You are stacking on a ton of damage!
I mean, it was really cool though. You even had a vest that tracked your health and a portable console that would allow you to keep track of your progress and mission objectives. You might be thinking, that's cool and all, but does it really feel like your life is on the line? Or does it feel like you're playing a game? Well, let me tell you, the only thing more tense than having the threat of getting shot at by Metal Gear Solid NPCs is the realization that if you get knocked out, you just lost out on an experience you paid for as a result of your own incompetence. Something that I experienced more than once at this point. But that's the fun! And for those of you who are not fans of anime or video games, but maybe Japanese folklore, you may have liked the most recent event I went to in Japan called Escape from a Haunted House. Loosely inspired from films like The Ring, where you are tasked with solving the mystery of a haunted house. Like all escape rooms, this involves solving puzzles and riddles. The twist is, in addition to a timer, your play session can just end randomly if you're caught and killed by a demon actively roaming the old broken down Japanese home you find yourself in. Still not as scary as losing my money though, but pretty close. And of course, there are many other escape rooms that I haven't yet mentioned, such as ones for Demon Slayer, where you have to escape from a nightmare you are trapped in from within a train. There's also Tokyo Revengers, where you have to escape from a street brawl, and Golden Kamui, where you have to escape from a snowy mountain as a prisoner chases you down, as well as other, many, original settings.
What is always in front of you, but can't be seen?
Failure?
I was looking for the future, but now you got me feeling sad, so I'll let it slide.
Oh, okay. So are all these games in Japanese? Well, mostly, yes.
Which is why you should be learning Japanese.
Thank you, someone had to say it. With that said, not all of them are. By the time this video is out, a new Dr. Stone collaboration from Scrap will be concluding. On top of being a generally really cool event, as I'm a fan of both escape games and Dr. Stone, this will also be the first English event they will be running since Japan fully opened up to tourism since the pandemic. This feels like a good time to mention, no, this video is not sponsored by Scrap. All of my thoughts and opinions in this video are my own. I really enjoyed my escape room experiences in Japan, and it turns out Scrap designed most of them. But as for English events, although they are not as common, I assume with increasing tourism, Scrap as well as other companies will begin introducing more. So be on the lookout for that while you're in Japan. I will say that for those of you who are learning Japanese, I recommend you give Japanese escape rooms a try, as kanji wordplay is not uncommon and it is a pretty fun thing to take on. What's this? What's this mean?
It says take the ladder at the end of the hallway to your exit. Japanese learners stick together.
My man! Now there's one more thing I want to mention, and as far as I can tell, it is a uniquely Japanese phenomenon at the moment, and that is escape room board games. If you remember, and you probably don't, as the video isn't particularly popular, I did a video on Japanese board games, and one thing I found out was that escape rooms are a whole genre unto themselves, with dedicated sections in many a board game shop. So if IRL escape rooms are too intense and or expensive, then these seem like great alternatives. Solve puzzles, uncover mysteries, and avoid dying, all in board game form. This is where I would show off this cool Higurashi escape room board game I bought, except I didn't buy it because I'm broke. Yeah, let's just get out of here.
Game over.
And I made it.
No, you didn't. You were 50 milliseconds late.
But, dude, the door opened.
Yeah, that's just faulty wiring.
So, what am I supposed to do? Like, walk back in?
I mean, if you wouldn't mind. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, thanks. I'll be sending someone to kill you shortly. Just sit tight. Why does the door keep malfunctioning? Don't tell me it's not your job. That's your only job. Don't give me that. One more crack like that, and I'm putting you in one of the games.
So, yeah. Go check out an escape room while you're in Japan. Bye!